Harry awoke to the sound of his own screaming. He'd seen its long, monstrous arm reaching out from under the bed long before he'd been able to let it loose. His father came crashing into the room first, followed by his mother. Don Denman looked down at his son with wide eyes. There wasn't a trace of grogginess to them as he searched the dark recesses of his son's room. His mother spoke first. "Honey, are you all right?" Lenora came to Harry and enveloped him in her embrace. He hadn't realized he was crying until she wrapped her arms around him. Now it was all he could think about. Monster! Lenora's eyes softened. Harry. The lights came on then, blinding both of them. Harry blinked the spots away from his vision as his father opened his closet door and looked inside. After a few moments, he seemed content with his findings and closed it. "Where'd you see it?" Harry's eyes darted to the floor beside his bed. Following his gaze, Don knelt on the floor and got down on his hands. Harry held his breath as his father searched. The feeling of his mother's hands rubbing his back did little to soothe his anxiety. As much love as he had for her, Lenora had no power where monsters were concerned. Only his father was big enough to deal with those. "Nothing," Don finally said, rising up and rubbing his hands together as if they were dirty. "No monsters." Harry let out a shaky breath. Lenora handed him Theo, the stuffed bear he'd had since he was little. "It's okay, Harry. I mean it. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's no such thing as monsters." Nodding, Harry wiped the tears away with the sleeve. He did feel a little better. Surely his parents wouldn't lie to him, and his father had checked under the bed. There had been nothing there.